What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Draft here on YouTube, and this is season 30 of the Wrestling Draft. What a time! 7 years ago, we decided to do this lovely little game as a hobby, and we are now 30 seasons in. What a time to be alive! And joining me, as always, for these selection shows is, first of all, the host of the regular Saturday Draft Live shows with his various revolving door of co-hosts, is David Hockney.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Can't believe we've made it to 30, much like the GOAT David Campbell did this week. It's welcome to the 30s club. But tell you what, the quest for the Sri Lankan tea still goes on. I'm stuck with this dirty dishwasher that's known as green tea. And you know what? If I don't get it by next week, I'm heading off to the Amalfi Coast for some much needed detoxing. Only the finest relaxation the West End Country Club members can afford.
And as Dave mentioned, we are joined by the walking encyclopedia of wrestling drafting, the OG, one of the two original OG hosts of Saturday Draft Live, is of course David the Goat Campbell.
I'm here to set the scene for us today, because obviously we had last season, Dan Unksel Jameson became a two-time draft champion, as we're aware. Will Ospreay was his ace in the hole, but a strong team did that. And Dan is a player to watch. His knowledge of AEW is a danger in this draft and could be this season. But Stephen, season 30, we've got returning competitors as well. You know, it's very exciting. Jack Graham, one of the all-time greats, Grant McRobbie, Daniel Campbell, Stacey Smith re-entered in the fray, and last but certainly not least as well, Scott McLeod. Scott McLeod as well, another absolute. If I was dead, he would be the GOAT. You know, so it is going to be quite the season.
Yes, absolutely. As David alluded to there, we have a stacked competitor list for this season. We have a 17-person draft. We could be here a while, so buckle up. Make sure.
Never seen 17.
If you have, make sure that you have your beverages at the hand. Make sure that kettle is boiled. If you do have the Sri Lankan tea that Dave has been unable to acquire this evening, Dave, apparently you made Daniel's cat shit themselves with your mic volume, so that's always a good start.
Wow, I hope
I've got the big booming voices even after all these years.
Yes, definitely. Now we are going to start off. Let's get this order of drafting on the screen here. So Dan, Axel Jameson, as a result of his win in the last season, where, as David mentioned, he was elevated to the title by Will Ospreay. He drafts from the bottom. We've got Gary Morris drafting at 1, then Grant McRobbie, Daniel Campbell, Goat is in there at 4, JP, Alan McLucas, David Hockney, Scott McLeod, Matt Smith, Tom Brock, Stacey Smith, Andy Mitchell, Jack Graham, Robert Shaw, our Listeners League winner from last season, Ross McCluskey, and myself, just to show that I have not rigged the drafting there. Right, let's get started. And we're going to go to Gary Morris, who, unfortunately for Gary, is unable to join us live this evening, but has sent an extensive list. So I'm going to pick his number one choice from said list, and he's going to pick the man who nearly brought the title to Robert Shaw last season. It's John Moxley at 1.
Yeah.
It's a smart picking John Moxley. There's no two ways about that. You're looking at Mox, you're thinking 206 points last season.
Mm-hmm.
That was a special juggernaut. Not seen true juggernauts in a while. He was one. Just couldn't get the job done for Robert.
Yeah, Moxley was the talk of the town last season. I had a strong prediction he was going to go round 1. Number 1 overall. I think that just sort of cements, how much of an impact he had last season. And Gary Morris easily picking up where Robert fucking Shaw left off.
Absolutely. And we will move on now to Grant McRobbie.
Grant is in the past used dice and various means to draft his teams. He's chosen mana cards from Magic the Gathering to do it this time. I have spent hours looking at this system, figuring out how it works, and I can announce that Grant's first pick, the second overall pick of the draft, is Cody Rhodes.
Whoa!
Adrenaline is in his soul. Something. Cody Rhodes is number 2 on the board. Dave, what we're going with next, we're going to go to Daniel. As I mentioned, we have a stacked drafting lineup tonight, so we are just going to keep things going at a nice flow.
Can I just point out as well, it's Daniel Brogan Campbell now, if we're being going off by social media nerds. And if you'll notice, I did turn my volume down because we have too many snowflakes with sensitive ears in the audience. But Dan Campbell is picking up where Grant McRobbie left off, and he is taking the WWE champion, CM Punk.
Now, Daniel is... I see a potential really good draft team, Stephen. Daniel's never won in the draft, but I had a very famous runner-up finish. Mr. One Pin, One Win himself. His name will forever be etched in draft folklore. But let's waste no time. I am going to make my first-round pick, and I'm very happy with where things have went. I'm going to make a very un-goat pick for season 30. You've got to keep rolling with the punches. I take the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay, in round 1.
Very smart.
Will Ospreay off the cards, the number 1 contender for the AEW World Championship with Wembley less than 3 weeks away. I think that could be a very, very smart acquisition for David there. I've just seen JP's name.
Yep.
Unfortunately. I hope he drafts better than he picks his names, David.
Tell you what, it's between JP and Grant for best team name so far. So anybody else has got a creative team name, let's get them in there quick. So we're just waiting for JP now. So hopefully he's seen my message. So come on, JP, we've got drafting to do. We've got 17 people to get through, 6 rounds and stuff. Oh, and I think we're gonna be stuck here a while. If he takes it too long, we do have the authority to draft for him. So
where is JP?
He's taking his time, that's for sure. But oh, hang on, here we go. Yep. So that's both world champions off the board now from a WWE standpoint. JP takes the world heavyweight champion, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
Interesting. He has got a number of announced dates. JP is a smart drafter. Stephen, you know this yourself. Is this something out of the JP playbook?
It's all depending on those pay-per-view appearances for Roman in this point of view, where things go. I think Roman probably holds that belt until they decide to put it onto Obafemi. It's just a case of when they decide to put it onto Mr. Femi there.
Don't be giving names away here.
I mean, we've all heard of Oba, and Roman. One of his better performances last season, 101 points. You know, so it can't be sniffed at. You know, a lot of people shy away from Roman Reigns' part-time status. Has he shed that label? Remains to be fully seen, but he has been smart more.
3 pay-per-view title defenses with the captaincy applied. I think it was a smart play overall. It just wasn't backed up by the rest of the West End Country Club's team. But as a solo performer, top 10 finish of the season nonetheless. So I think that's, I think it's smart for JP, especially now we've got Roman's dates announced between now and Survivor Series War Games, which he is on the poster for, by the way. So he could have a pivotal role on the maybe the War Games match itself.
It doesn't mean nothing in WWE. Who are we kidding?
I'm speculating here.
So we now have the pick coming in from Alan McLucas. I've just said the man's name. He's been drafted. It is Obafemi.
For God's sake.
Yeah, it's interesting. Oba is on a bit of a run right now, but you know, where does Oba's trajectory go? You know, he's been teasing something with Braun Breaker on Raw. Oba is a big star, there's no doubt about that. But Oba on the main roster, I think, is yet to prove himself as a guaranteed points getter. So it's an interesting pick from Alan. It's a brave pick. We'll need to see how it lines up in the end for him. Where will it stand by the end of the season?
Absolutely. So, Dave, what are you going to go with here?
You know what? It's been all blokes so far. So let's dump into the female talent pool. So I gave her I gave this person a bit of a bashing last season because she did next to fuck all for Dan Axel Jameson in the first half. But I'm going to take a chance on her this time. I will take the women's world champion, Liv Morgan.
I think consistency is key with Liv Morgan. You know, you can say she did next to fuck all in terms of matches, and you'd be right in terms of that, but she still makes those appearance points, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
And in a season, this is our biggest season yet, Stephen. We're going to need people at the bottom end of the draft, you know, to get points. So consistency could be king in this season.
Absolutely. If MD is listening to me and wants to double check my mic volume, please message me now. Anyway, we're going to, speaking of low mic volumes, we'll go back to Scott McLeod.
Just went massively up, by the way.
Amazing. That's what I want to hear. Anyway, Scott, goat.
McLeod, yes. Scott said, much like himself returning to the draft, the man has come back around. He does take Becky Lynch with that banging theme song.
Yep. I was considering choosing her, but I think, I needed the champion on my team for this one.
Yeah, I think Becky's always going to be a big name. Will she take the belt from Liv? I don't know about that. But, they're going to stick a mic in her hand any chance they get. So the promo points will come with Miss Becky Lynch. I don't hate it from Scott whatsoever. Just hopefully she's here for the duration of this season. She doesn't stay for a wee bit and then piss off like she sometimes can do.
I nearly kill people with my microphones. You tell me if you slag me.
That's much better. Yeah.
If you slag me for being too quiet, then I will boot you in the bollocks. Anyways,
you've Goldilocks now. You're just right now.
Thanks. Speaking of the bollocks, that is what we're going to get from Matt's picks. People said, Matt, you weren't doing enough vibes last season. Well, the vibes are back. He has picked a very nice, very evil first round pick. It is Danhausen.
Fuck off.
No, I do think
bloody Danhausen.
Well, I think, Alan, chastised somewhat last season, but the proof was in the pudding. 106 points in the end up for Mr. Hausen. Dave, if you did a podcast, you'd know that's his tally. 106 points. The evidence does not lie. We've just been drafthausened by Danhausen and Matt Smith.
This is a guy whose last match of the season was human monies on a pole match. This is borderline Santino Hornswoggle territory.
Dave, we're not talking. We don't judge quality here. Mr. Shits could walk into the ring and get 3 points, and that's all that matters. You know what I mean? The dude thing could get a pin.
You know what? It's Matt Smith's mantra of vibes all season long. So you know what? I'll allow it.
Fair enough.
Tom Brock straight in with his pick, and he has went with someone who's making their round one debut this season. It is the Intercontinental Champion, Chad Gable.
Very nice.
Not very evil, though.
I'm surprised Matt didn't pick the beer mascot who came in and celebrated with Chad Gable, but no, Chad Gable picked nonetheless.
I do respect picks like Gable in round one because there's no evidence right now that, in the past, he should be a round one pick. However, Intercontinental title, guy who wrestles quite a bit, this could be a very brave, very great pick there from Tom Brock.
If we see an open challenge, I think, Tom could be onto a sneaky winner early on.
I would do better than bloody Penta did for me last season. Anyway, we go to Stacey Smith. What Stacey got in store for us. Good to have Stacey back in the draft.
It is great to have Stacey back in the draft. I'm just waiting on her now. Give us 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Some great names still on the table, obviously. So where will she go?
Could we just put Nikki Bella in and be done with it?
Oh my God, Dave!
We don't know where the Bellas are going. One of them get kicked into a set of stairs last week.
I know, Dave. I know. Please do not be so cynical about our own Stacey Smith.
She did pick Nikki Bella after that, though.
she is the light in all our lives, So let's have a wee look here at what she's going to do. Okay. She is not twint for Nikki Bella. She does. I think she wants a payday. because she's went for Mercedes Monet as her first
Ooh.
pick in round one.
Winner of the Owen Hart Women's Cup. Got a title match at Wembley.
This draft's going to be so hard when you get to round 5. It's going to be brutal.
We'll be beyond scraping the barrel. We'll be dismantling the barrel at this point.
The
You
thing
know what we
is,
should do? You know what we should do to the barrel though, Dave? We should burn it down. Andy
Oh,
Mitchell has picked Seth freaking Rollins.
very, very clever with that pun there.
yeah, and it's an interesting pick, isn't it? He's lost in the main event to Roman Reigns quite definitively. You know, where does Seth go from here? Like, what does Seth do? It's those picks that, you know, with such a long season, I'd be skeptical about, but he is main event talent, one of the best they have. Oh, dear God, no. Oh,
Has,
no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Has
Oh,
the
no. Why has he
what's
done it to me?
the
Jack
brave
Graham's
little toaster?
Jack Graham's pick has come in, and he's, I can't believe he's done this. He's taken Adam Pearce.
Of course he has.
He's taken Scrap Daddy. Oh, the heartbreak is real. I don't know if I can continue. Oh, my good God almighty.
Oh,
Oh, no.
oh no.
My captain last season in the latter parts of it, he ended up in 82 points. It's an amazing pick from Jack. But fuck him
Very much.
nonetheless.
It's very much past Jack Graham's bedtime, which is very interesting. Good to have him back. Good to have him back on board.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He's gonna have 4 picks and then it'll be his bedtime.
Anyway, what we got for? We've got Robert Shaw. who
Robert's
came
next,
so close
yeah.
to his first win last season.
Sorry, I had to mute myself to sneeze there. Here we go. And Robert fucking Shaw is going to whoop that Trek. He takes Trek Williams.
Yes, Trek lost the US title at SummerSlam, lost a rematch to Baron Corbin on SmackDown. It's hard to see, does he go into a WWE title feud? That seems quite busy. What does Trek do is also interesting. A lot of people are going for the big names. They've got the points before, but maybe their future isn't too clear. And it's the same here with Trek Williams, but you do have to respect it. Get those big names off the board early, worry in the latter rounds about 70s perhaps.
Now we've got Ross McCluskey here, who's won the Listeners League, and you think like, what great drafters from drafts past is he going to emulate for this appearance? Is he going to go with the David Campbell playbook? Is he going to go with the Scott McLeod playbook? No, he's skipped a few pages and went to Smith, M for his drafting strategy. He's went to AEW and he's went with Don Callis at number 1.
Yeah, you do have to see that
I don't blame him.
Yeah, it's rooted in fact. 53 points for old Donny Boy last season, and I believe that was without the captaincy. He's a strong pick. Again, do I wish he was off TV? Yes, but he isn't. He gets a lot of points. So Don Callis, I think actually the young man has made a very, very good pick there.
Absolutely. I'm trying to think what I'm going to do. I am going to. I'm a bit lost here. I'm going to take a punt on round 1. I'm going to go to AEW as well. I'm going to go for a member of the Don Callis family. He was a great scorer last season. I'm going for Kevin Knight.
Kevin Knight,
The TNT champion.
It's the TNT title. There's a lot of hoodoo surrounding it in this draft. Is it cursed? Is it not? Scott McLeod really is. But Kevin Knight proved a consistent point scorer last season for the Don Callis family. Stephen, fair play. I like the pick.
There we go to last season's winner, Dan Axel Jameson, who will be picking 2 here, and then will be able to go maybe walk the dog for a bit by the time he gets these next shouts. So,
Dan Axel is taking for his round 1 pick. He takes Cowboy Shit with Hangman Adam Page.
Oh, I think I know what he's doing.
I think I know what he's doing as well, but is he going to follow? Much like this Cowboy Shit, is he going to follow through with it? And he has done very cleverly. He has taken Hangman Page and the first tag team of the season, Bro Dido.
It's such a good play, and it shows
very smart.
I respect Dan as a competitor so much. He thinks about strategy like this. we and him benefited from the previous 6-man tag team champions in AEW last season. He's wanting to capitalize on that, take all those points for himself. I really, really, really like that pick. Only one person has ever won back-to-back seasons. You're looking at him, folks. Dan Axel Jameson with these first 2 picks, making a good case to be the next.
All 3 trios champions straight off the board. Fantastic play.
I mean, I was talking about playbooks. I'm going to the GOAT playbook here. I'm taking his favorite 2 girls. My tag team, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez.
Oh, that's bold.
The thing is, yeah, see when you make something popular for so long, when you do it like 2 or 3 fucking times in a row, of course someone else is going to do it eventually.
That's a bit of a shit stirrer as well, because Raquel is also the women's intercontinental champion. So any title defenses that she might try and get are going to be null and void.
Yeah, it takes it off the board. Actually, I like the strategy. It's not just taking them as a tag team to stir shit up. They will get the appearance points as well.
Yeah, this is a shit stirring pick here.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And Ross is taking again. He's going Matt Smith combined with David Campbell here. It's freshly squeezed at number 2. It is Orange Cassidy.
Aha!
God, man. People are just like now it's getting a bit beyond a joke. Ross McCluskey, clearly you've studied the tapes. Clearly he knows that Orange Cassidy has been a great draft pick for many, many years now and always gets slept on. Round 2, the perfect place for a freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, still in this Continental Cup that's going on after a win. So, yeah, I do respect it, although I am a bit mad about it.
Right, there we go on to
It's
Robert
Robert.
fucking Shaw.
It's waiting him for... Here we
Robert
go.
fucking Shaw.
Get ready. We get from Robert fucking Shaw. He gets Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton.
Aye, the US champion involved in a program of sorts with the, what are we calling her, the interim champion, the WWE Women's Champion, the past champion, if injury rumors are to be revealed. Who knows what's going to happen? Oh, for fuck you. Oh my God, this guy.
Has the airbase roasted done it again?
The thing is, you realise the influence I've had in this draft with picks like this. You know, that he has went for a very sound strategy. I've got to respect it. Another man who I had last season, Jack Graham, is taking the other GM on the main roster. He's picked Nick Aldis.
What's the story? Morning Glory, indeed. Nick
Oh,
Aldis.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. The thing is, the GMs, and we talked about consistency. Jack Graham is locked down consistency in those first 2 rounds. He knows he's going to get the appearance points. He knows they're going to come thick and fast. Can he just be picked to the punch? He needs to get week-to-week big scoring, because when it comes time for PLEs, comes time for AEW pay-per-views, that's when he's in danger. But if he can get enough points on TV, the man could be looking at a 4th draft win.
I mean, you talk about danger. That seems to allude that no one will survive. Will people survive? Andy Mitchell's 2nd round pick. It is Tommaso Ciampa.
Not who I was expecting round 2.
Yeah, I like it. Although he's been sucked into the, what are we calling it? The Jericho Vortex.
The
Jericho Void, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no one wants to be in the Jericho Void. But, we talk about great groups. We talk about 30 seasons of the draft. There used to be a group called the Four Goatsmen. That means Stacey were part of. There also used to be a group called the Four Horsewomen as well. Stacey has locked down 2 of them. Woo! She takes Charlotte Flair.
Very interesting. I forgot about Charlotte.
Although Becky's already been taken, so she can't have the full set.
No, she can't have the full set. But
Charlotte,
Charlotte,
you can't have the full set because you can only draft 3 women, Dave. You're not.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I
Can't even remember more fucking rules here.
Tag team, I mean.
Good point.
I mean, we did have the golden role models back in the day.
Yeah.
Them.
We had the golden role models, and now Tom Brock's picked a couple of brawling birds. He takes Alex Windsor and Jamie Hayter.
Now, see, that's interesting because that's got them. They have winning the titles at Wembley written all over them, I think. Don't dislike that pick at all.
Yeah, again, one maybe not on people's radars, but for in terms of women's tag team championship win at Wembley, yeah, I like it.
Again, it's Tom Brock. He's drawing in those jabs. He's ducking under them, and he's landing that unexpected hook. You know, it's picks people might have slept on, and he's confident in his strategy. You've got to respect it.
God damn it. Max went back to be a sensible drafter.
Oh,
His second pick is the recently returned former women's champion, Stephanie Vaquer.
Oh, God. And we talk about greats over the 30 seasons of this draft. Stephanie had a hell of a run for a couple of seasons there. Absolutely brilliant run. And can she re-find that form will be the question after such a long layoff. Time will tell.
Some could say the same about former draft champion Scott McLeod, who took a dip into the Listeners' League last season. I think had a good run at it. You know, didn't quite do what David did that one time he did it. You know, but
he almost did. Funnily enough, Cal still managed to finish second. Because Adriel Lopez didn't quite make it back here. But Scott McLeod has posed a question for his next pick. How you know? That is the question that he has posed us. Yes, you know what that means.
Aye, I think I do know.
Andrade El Idolo is Scott McLeod's next pick.
Smart, yeah, the new AEW national champion as well.
He holds the title in AEW. What title he holds? No one knows.
Yeah, Andrade's been MIA for a few seasons now. It's nice to see him back.
Yeah, you do need that.
Speaking of champions in AEW, we've got Al.
It's me first.
Yes, of course.
That's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to jump into the tag team division as well, and I'm going to take a team that I think could be having a little bit of a resurgence in the second half of the season. So I'm going to take the team of Tama and Talatonga, the MFTs.
Wow, I mean, when you have Haku on your side, you know, the sky's the limit. They could be world champion, they could be women's champion by the end of this season with Haku on their side. Really, we don't know what the MFT are going to do.
Big Haku is exactly what the MFT needs, and I think the wave of momentum is going to turn in the MFT favour.
Being led by Haku and David Hockney, what a combination that is. Anyway, well,
Haku's the bouncer.
Alan's pick remains intact, which is good for him. It shaves a bit of egg on his face. He's went for the AEW Women's Champion. It's Willow Nightingale.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do with that title, because I'm not sure. And I don't know what it means for either women if they lose. You know, I mean, I'm quite curious about it. I really, really am. But I think Alan's smart to stick his hat in the ring with that, so to speak. I don't hate it.
And JP is jumping back straight into SmackDown territory here with the man that can't miss, Carmelo Hayes.
Interesting. Carmelo Hayes, who's not been on a pay-per-view since the 2025 Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
He does have a US title match coming up, but it's during the non-scoring week, unfortunately.
I really don't know if it was somebody taking the mix, but I saw an article that's apparently someone was suing WWE because they've went to pay-per-views on the basis that Melo can't miss, and Melo's missed all the pay-per-views. I really hope that's I really hope that's a real article. I'm not sure if it was a P-take.
Card subject to change.
Yeah, I don't like missing out in consistency. I feel like I'm up shit's creek without a paddle with the GMs and orange off the
JP's
table.
not happy that the US title points might not count for Melo, but the MFTs are in a tag team title match with the War Raiders and the champions on SmackDown, so those won't count either if they end up winning.
I would like to make my pick. I was mid-speech and you interrupted me. Do you know who would sort you out for interrupting me?
Who's that?
Marina fucking Shafir. That's my next pick.
I thought you were going to strong GM. You were talking there.
No, strong, consistent points from Marina. She has consistency for many seasons now, and I've been watching. I've been admiring. You know, so I'm going to take her.
wherever John Moxley is, Maria Shafir's in a red, dark lit part of the stadium.
She was a part of the winning team last season. If you can't beat them, join them.
Yep. Well, Daniel Campbell has made a return to this draft, much like his next pick recently. He takes Kevin Owens.
Yeah. I think we're all secretly hoping KO would slip a bit further, but Dan's pulled. Do you know what he's done? It's a classic strategy: monopolizing a match, monopolizing a feud. He's taken both of them off the bat. He's going to get points when they both show up, do promos against each other. It's an old school strategy, but it's old school and a classic for the reason because it works, and it's worked many times before.
So what the mana card telling us now, Goat?
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot about that. It's been so long since I last had to do it. The blue mana cards have actually thrown up a bit of an interesting one here. Because Magic the Gathering, a lot of spells and stuff like that, maybe has summoned a storm because he has taken Jade Cargill.
Interesting.
Very, very nice. Very nice. And we now go on to Gary Morris, who has two very interesting picks. His first one is an old favourite of David Hockney. It's Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks.
Oh, I'm a bit angry about that.
My go-to tag team. I did consider them.
Yeah, I was eyeing them.
His third pick is the NXT Women's Champion, Kendall Gray.
Oh, jammy bastard.
You know, I'm going to say it. Big fan of Kendall Gray. Big
Yeah.
fan. I don't know about her draft acumen just yet, you know. But, you know, I'm a big fan of Kendall Gray's work. I think she is an exceptional wrestler. So that's my 2 cents on that. I don't know about the draft just yet. But yeah, I think she's neat.
I think this is the first time she's been drafted overall.
First time draft appearance from Kendall Gray.
And for round 3?
We throw the cards back to David for granted.
Yeah, it is, and he's drawn the green Magic the Gathering for his next order, which, for those of you who don't know, means we are going to the tag team scene. And yeah, he has went. The thing is with Grant, you think you know him, but he has went for Cage and Cope, the AEW Tag Team Champions.
Just a troll. I've said Cope and Cage.
Interesting. I'm not confident they'll still have the belts after Wembley, but we'll see how that one goes.
I know, but Stephen, he's went for them. You know, what do you want me to say? You know,
they have the belts.
I can't change it now. I can't talk him out of it. You know, it's happened.
Yeah, they do have the belts currently, so yeah, you can respect it. But whether they still have the belts at this time next month, I'm not 100% sure.
We just need to respect it and move on. All right.
Daniel Campbell has made a big fucking play here because he's taken 3 championships out. Well, 2 championships technically out of the equation because one of them is a double champion. He's taken the new NXT Tag Team Champions, Tavion Heights, and the NXT North American Champion, Miles Bourne.
I like
Catch Crew.
I like a bold play like that. It does have to be said. I do like a bold play like that. It's a really interesting one.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, speaking
of Miles Bourne, the first superstar in 8 years to help hold the North American title and the NXT tag titles. Guess who was the first?
Oh, I don't even see it.
Yep. You know exactly who I'm talking about.
Can I make my pick now?
Yeah.
Talk about taking people off the table. You talked about Braun Breaker wanting to get into a singles feud. I say, because I'm taking him as a tag team. I'm taking Braun Breaker and Austin Theory. Do you see the vision, boys?
They are the tag team champions.
They are, yeah.
Like I've said to the last 2 picks, can't disrespect it. And it also takes Braun Breaker off the board, which he seems to be back to a bit of his old self on Raw last week. We say at time of recording, obviously, because Raw is tonight, and he could go back to being a chump again. Right now, I think it's a safe play.
Well,
Yes.
people are getting tag teams off the board here. JP's got his tag team coming in right now. He takes the women's tag team champions, Fatal Influence.
Yeah, he's went for Fatal Influence before. He's been a big believer in them on the main roster so far. Listen, I do think the title travels brands. This could be a pick if they want to give them a lengthy reign that bears fruit for JP.
Yeah, he had them both as singles picks in the second half of last season. He picked Lady Reid in the transfer window. Had Fallon Henley from the beginning.
Yeah.
So can't complain there. Now, Alan had planned on taking the No Quarter Catch crew a while ago and didn't get them, but he has went for a women's champion tag team women's champions on another promotion. He's went with Megan Bain and Elena Cross, Divine Domination.
You see,
First time they've been picked as a team as well. Megan Bain obviously drafted as a solo previously, but
Megan Bain was drafted in the transfer window last year by JP, I believe.
It's just, whether that momentum keeps up. I've been looking at Divine Domination and thinking, have people, slept on them to this point? So I do like the pick from Alan. It's just every dog has its day, and are they about to get shot in the head out the back like old jailer? That's the problem.
Yeah, you would bet against Windsor and Hayter for upcoming at Wembley.
Yeah.
Yeah. On that note, we go to David Hockney.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to dip into the other half of the bloodline here. So I will take Jacob Fatu.
The Samoan Werewolf. Got himself a bit of momentum back last week on Raw with that win over Royce Keys. Where they go with him remains to be seen. But yeah, Jacob Fatu, a strong pick at round 3 for sure.
Yeah, less special than he's been before. I do think he is settling into the sort of bloodline vortex a bit. But we'll need to see, will that affect him points wise? He was having a very, very good stretch as a points getter.
A lot of vortexes in wrestling. A lot of really unfortunate vortexes.
It's called TKO.
Yeah, and then the thing is, Scott McLeod, he hasn't won all of these drafts, I believe, a 5-time champion at this point, by not taking risks. And he's taking one here as he believes they will be coming to AEW by Wembley. It's a new day. Yes, it is. He takes the artist formerly known as Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. Kofi and Austin Creed.
I mean,
I'll just call it the new day.
I would not be shocked if they do show up in AEW. It's just the question of when they are free. They are free now, I think, to join, aren't they?
Yeah. I'll let you know, man, I'm based at Pacific Key. That's where my work is. If I see the New Day walking past my office on the way to the Hydro, I'll let you know. All right? That's the GOAT guarantee.
I mean, could you imagine the day we did in the Hydro? That would be really...
Oh, gosh.
That would be unbelievable. I'd love that so much.
And now, it's time to run it back. With his brother, Matt. With Jay and Jimmy, the Usos.
Yeah, I thought about it. It was between them and the Vision. I just think they like to keep them just a bit separate nowadays. Are they going to get that tag team gold? It's a distinct possibility. But that was my hesitation. It'll be interesting to see how it lines up for Mr. Matt Smith.
Well, the bloodline story still is going strong, so I wouldn't bet against them getting appearance points.
Strong's a big word. Strong's a big word to use.
It's consistent.
It's going. Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if Tom Brock's seen the news yet, but he has chosen the recently announced injured women's champion, Chelsea Green.
I mean,
someone was going to do it. Someone was going to do it.
It's an orbital bone injury. If all injuries you can kind of work it.
All right, Dr. Wilson. She's fine. A bit of sawdust. She'll be all right.
If there's any any wrestler on that roster who could get away with running about with a mask in wrestling, it's Chelsea Green. Come on.
Can't believe you just called Chelsea Green soft, man. Like, honestly.
You just get some glue or something, that'll hold her face in place.
Yeah.
She is a hot mess with a broken nose. It's a smart risk to take, which is why she's probably.
It's a risk, but not a smart one.
Jesus.
No, I don't have experience in orbital bones, but there's enough wrestlers in the past who have walked him out with those masks on. Cody Rhodes did it for fucking a year.
Rusev's done it before.
Rusev Mashka. Rusev, whatever.
I missed masked version of Cody Rhodes.
It's Stacey Smith next.
Yep.
You know the old adage, you can look, but you can't touch. It's time. Nikki Bella.
Yep. There she is.
Tom didn't know that she'd come.
I didn't know. You love to see it.
I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, man.
Life is full of surprises.
Have we ever had a pre-season Scylla? Yeah, I think we've had a couple.
Suppose. Well, no, Bree technically got injured during last season, so no.
Right, we talk about Scott took the risk with the U date. Andy's one similar, but it's the team's already debuted. If you kind of get what I'm coming from.
Yeah.
He's went with Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, the Motorcycle Machine Guns.
That's who I was thinking Scott was going to choose.
Somebody had to do it. I do think the Machine Guns are a bit of a no-brainer. All bueno pick, so to speak.
It's Jack picked Robert Stone. Has he picked Rey Mysterio for getting that AAA points don't work?
I don't know.
Is he the brave little toaster?
Now we're going to see if he's just antagonizing. There, one sec. They are gone. They have been picked. Give him a wee second. Give him a wee second. He's trying to figure that out.
Or did he choose the MFTs or something?
I wouldn't tell you who he tried to choose, but I can tell you he has chosen. He sees the vision. He's teaming up with me. Maxine Dupree is now on Jack's team.
Ooh.
Getty wee bastard.
Stephen likes to pick. Stephen likes to pick.
I thought she was going to sneak down. I was nearly bloody there. It's a good pick. It's a good pick. Bastard.
Yeah. Oh, good to do the gumdrops.
Disappears for years and thinks he can come back and take my fucking pick.
Not what data and Maxine, but got to think there's appearances in the Vision House.
Ooh. Robert fucking Shaw obviously taking note of the SmackDown tag title match this week, and he has went with the current AAA tag team champions, the War Raiders.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to win.
No.
But tag teams on short supply.
Yeah.
So they're a tag team who has a TV match scheduled. That's better than a lot of people can say. So you can't knock it. It's getting wild. We're only in round 3, boys, and the War Raiders and Maxine Dupree have been picked. This is going to be
broken
brilliant.
barrels.
I'm really looking forward to this.
Oh, the Warriors. Oh, they're getting great.
Anyway,
Ross McCluskey is continuing to go down the line of AEW, and he has went with the Forever Champ, the ROH Women's World Champion, Athena.
You know it's bad when you start dipping into Ring of Honor.
I've never gotten the hype with Athena in the draft. It feels like we get to a point people are like, I need a women's pick. And then they go, Athena exists. Like, Athena, listen, I actually think he's drafted quite well at this point. But Athena for me is an absolute nothing burger of a draft pick. Fair, she got 31 points last season. You know what I mean? It's nothing to be sniffed at fully. You know, but there was also a fucking tournament on. So, like, I don't know. What do I know? You know? quite a bit. I've won it 7 times, but what do I know?
So, going to myself, we've had the other two of them picked. I might as well pick the leader of Vital Influence. I'm
Yeah.
going for JC
Yep.
Jane.
Yeah, I know. I was looking
Smart.
at him. A wee document here as a smart pick. JC Jane had a bit of an underrated points tally last season. 30 points. Her compatriots have got the tag title. She's just won at SummerSlam. Is the momentum on JC Jane's side? We will need to see.
Yep. Well, Dan Axel's got his 2 picks coming through. First one, Maya World,
Yeah.
who is the TBS champion, I believe.
Yeah, it's a very Dan pick. It's the TBS champion. I can't sniff at it too much. I need to take some positivity pills. It's just I'm not overwhelmed or underwhelmed. I'm simply whelmed by the Maya World pick.
He's also picked someone who I think has been massively slept on. The NXT Women's North American Champion, Zarya.
Zarya, similar boat, 33 points last season for Zarya. Yeah, I mean, the thing is with NXT, it's such a transitional brand that you don't quite know, because Sol Ruka's announcing a mystery partner for Monday on Raw, tonight on Raw, and Zarya, woman she got a lot of history with. Could it be her? You never know.
Could be Becky Lynch.
Don't get me Becky Lynch. Well, it might be actually. With that I know. Now, talking of picks that have been slept on, I can't believe it in round 4, and this man has not been picked. I'm going with the ring general, Gunther.
Mad.
Yeah, part of the winning team, and part of the reason why Dance was the winning team last season is because people slept in Gunther the first time round. Again, I think it's just a lack of clarity about going forward. Where does Gunther fit? What is Gunther's plan? Because we have Kevin Owens in the title match. We have Sami Zayn getting himself involved in the title match. We have Cody and Randy feuding on SmackDown. Who does Gunther feud with next? Nick Aldis' wife? You know what I mean? It's just hard to see. That's why I didn't take him. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
We'll see. Back to Ross McCluskey, who went a bit more, I'd say, safe, but a man who always seems to get drafted very middle of the ground. He's going with Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Yeah, I kind of wanted MGF. He's always a good get at this stage in the draft. Thought he might have went a bit sooner with it being such a big field, but after I've ragged on his Athena pick a wee bit, I'm once again putting my McCluskey fan hat back on and saying, well played, Ross.
It does make you wonder where the MGF pick is going to go, with Wembley pretty much set in stone with the AEW title match, and yet he's still, parading around with a belt that doesn't technically belong to him. But what can you do, eh? Anyway, Robert's getting his next pick in, and he's taking Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Dom apparently very unhappy with his booking on the main roster in comparison to his AAA booking.
Yeah, he's not too thrilled. He's not a happy little donkey, is he? He's much prefers working for Big Daddy Taker down in Mexico. So we need to see. He's always a big points getter, though. He is always a big points getter. So we need to see what happens.
He has a more interesting feud with Ludwig Kaiser than he does with fucking Danhausen.
Jack just asking for a wee bit of clarity.
Okay.
Yes.
No, he can't go to bed.
Do you want to know who he's got?
Is he picking a commentator?
No, he is picking a woman. She's been mentioned. Sol Ruka is Jack.
Ah.
Yeah.
What clarity was he after?
Has she been picked?
Nope.
But 42 points last season. Obviously, she did have the title, but she's going to be part of this little team, this little band of misfits, coming together to take on the Judgment Day.
Big points getter for the West End Country Club last season, despite dropping the title to Raquel in the last week.
Yeah.
But hey ho, she did her job.
Now, historically, we've had some great inner competitive feuds in the draft. Andy seems to be instigating one by his next pick is one half of the former women's tag team champions. He's went with Paige.
Paige here in the draft. She's drafted.
If you know, you know.
She's drafted. Fair play to Andy. The women's picks are getting less and less as we go on in this draft. Do you know whose fault that is? Partially, Stacey Smith. Look at Stacey Smith has been doing, man. Like, you know, she's got 3 women already.
Yeah, so she needs 2 men in a tag team.
Yeah, well, yeah, but the
Sounds like a fun night for the GOAT.
The tag team can also fair play. Actually, it was very fun. She needs a tag team, but they can also be women, and she's going to mess with us a bit more. Stacey's taking the baddies: Mia Yim, Michin, and B-Fab.
Okay.
I don't dislike it. They're always there.
Michin got 43 points last season, if you believe it.
She won quite a. I don't know if she lost a tag match.
No, Mia Yim and B-Fab have had victories over, like, I think Charlotte and Alexa or Tiffany and Chelsea before.
Mia Yim wrestled 7 matches on TV and won 6 last season.
Yeah,
mad.
Yeah.
I think that's
You're
most successful season.
Looking at his strategy, like you could easily substitute Stacey Smith for David Campbell there, because that is like just a strategy that I've used. We could be looking at a very winning team for Stacey here. That's actually not bad, the team that she's drafted.
Well, Tom Brock has decided to revert back to a prototype draft pick. He takes Kyle Fletcher.
Yes, I mean, the thing with Kyle Fletcher is that he always is round about the top 10 of drafters in a season, isn't he? Like, and yet he does slip every time, just down and down and down like the ranks. You know, and I don't dislike that pick whatsoever. Kyle Fletcher is someone who will get Thompson points. I just worry the style that he wrestles that an injury is going to come. So we're talking about risk and insurance in this draft. I think sometimes that's why Fletcher doesn't get my vote of confidence.
I mean, we talk about picks slipping down the barrel. You know, round four. Who left the Dawn at round 4? It is, of course, the NXT World Champion, Tony D'Angelo.
Well, what are you doing, Stephen? You're talking. What are you doing specifically? It's your guy. Out of respect, we had left the Dawn, but he's always up there. But then again, it's the Kendall Gray question with NXT. How long will they hold the belts? How long until it's over? And I know what Scott McLeod is doing here.
Oh God, please don't.
I'm going with someone who just made her debut on SmackDown. He is taking Tatum Paxley.
Ah.
I like it.
Good. Because if he chose who I was ready to choose, I was going to throttle him.
Tatum Paxley, who is apparently specifically requested by Charlotte Flair to be involved in that particular spot.
I love it. I do love it.
Yep. Well, we'd like to shake things up a little bit, and much like this person did on NXT a couple of weeks ago, we're going to drop a pipe bomb with the one and only returning Grayson Waller.
Yeah, I was wondering where Grayson was going to. Why you've got to think that, you know, is he going to take that title soon? I could see it coming. If I'm honest with you, Dave.
I think he's like one of the original NXT 2.04 that is yet to win it, and I think they need to fill that void and give him a little bit of a boot up the arse after being in a dead end tag team with A-Town Down Under.
Yeah,
he was part of the New Day. He's the remaining New Day member. Put respect on that.
Stephen.
And the New Day fucked off.
Stephen,
he is technically still cursed, Grayson Waller. They seem to ignore that one. But you know what? Let me tell you something. It's time for L.A. Knight.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, he has become a bit of a favourite of Alan Lucas's, if memory serves. I think LA Knight is going to be one of these ones who'll get some points in TV. That loss looks inevitable to Roman Reigns. But what we haven't spoken about yet, gentlemen, it is in this season, Money in the Bank
Yep.
is now in this season. Is LA Knight one of the contenders for that? Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams, who we talked about earlier, Gunther.
Unbreaker.
All these men who we talked about not having a direction, are they going to be in that ladder match? Could they win that ladder match? That's what we've got to be asking now.
Oh, God, I'm winning the Banks this season, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
It's because it's normally in June.
Good to see you're paying attention.
Like, did you not notice there wasn't a Money in the Bank in like June, July time?
Yeah.
I read about it last week. So.
Anyway, JP taking someone who's been holding the belt a lot lately, so he's went with Nia Jax.
Yeah, she's not like most girls, and she has had a couple of really good times in this draft over the years, coming and going when she's needed. I really don't hate the Nia pick. If Chelsea is injured, they need the belt off her. Few safer in terms of points, at least, to give it to than Nia Jax. Safety in Nia isn't
I
something.
don't think anybody has ever associated safety in Nia Jax.
No, I know. I do have to say, though, Stephen, I'm taking a stand. It's clearly a conspiracy, the amount of picks that I've wanted to have not went away from me. And someone who shares that feeling is Mr. Samuel Zayn, former WWE champion. I will be taking him to Team Go. We can talk about it together, the conspiracy against us.
Do you have somebody that you talk to that's in a platonic state?
Stella the cat's pretty sleepy right now, to be fair.
All right, Mr. Brogan.
Still a good pick. Still going to be actively involved somewhere in SmackDown. It's just a case of where he goes next.
Can you imagine Sami Zayn, this character with Money in the Bank?
Oh gosh.
Oh,
well, I mean, he does have the credibility to carry it now. But anyway, Dan Brogan Campbell takes R-Truth.
DBC takes R-Trizzle. You know what I'm saying, my players.
Ron Cena.
We love to see it. He is a champion. He is one half of the tag team champions. I think people forget that an awful lot. So he has taken a champion off the board.
I think Triple H forgets that sometimes as well.
Yeah. It's a bit mad, but I do like it. And when some people have not picked their tag team yet, Dan's taken the tag team champions out the equation. I don't mind the pick, and I think it's a good tactical pick at this time in the draft as well.
Speaking of tactics,
where's the mana cards?
Oh, the map. Yeah, back to that again.
That's twice now, for God's sake.
Yeah, but it goes so long, and then I forget with these stupid cards.
You should be putting
Right.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead.
Right, it's the red card, which means it's an AEW women's wrestler, and I'm going down his list. He's taken Hikaru Shida.
Hikaru Shida.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Hikaru
Someone
Shida.
we've not seen in a while, yeah.
Yeah, but listen, actually has a bit of draft pedigree behind her from the very early days of this draft. So you got to respect it.
I briefly forgot she won the title. I had to go back and change some points last season.
Double dose of Gary Morris and then back to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards here.
And no one can say you're not paying attention.
Right,
I'm not paying attention.
I need to tell Gary some news about one of his picks because he can't do it.
What did he want to do? Tell us on it. What did he want to do?
He picked an interviewer.
No.
Oh. But is that not the same as a commentator? It's just 1 point per show.
No, you can't pick.
The Tony Schiavone rules out of the question now.
Anyway, Penta is his first pick of those two.
Nice. He's in the tournament. The Lucha tournament that
Yep.
Rey Mysterio got for all his wee pals.
On AAA though.
And Raw.
Oh wait, that's true. Yeah, Raw from Mexico City.
Yeah.
They're going to be there. And because he wasn't allowed to pick Kathy Kelly, he has picked Lola Vice.
Lola. A lot of people are saying, we talked about that mystery partner on Monday. People are saying it could be Lola Vice getting called up to be Silrica's buddy, as he speaks, a wee pal, a wee pal's wee pal. So we need to see how it ends up with Lola, former NXT Women's Champion, scored in the high 20s last season as well. You know, so if she's called up, hopefully she doesn't get lost in the shuffle, so to speak.
Speaking of shuffle, you need to get those cards back out.
Yeah, it's the black card, ironically, because the next man's second name is White. Jay White is the pick from Grant McRobbie.
Sorry, I missed that. What did you say?
Jay White.
Oh, of course. Yeah, there we go.
What other wrestler do you know with the Sunday right? White.
Kerwin White.
Kerwin White. Sort of Matt Smith-ass pick is that? Kerwin White. In the big year 2026.
Oh, comment if you remember Kerwin White.
Yeah, I think we all remember him all too well. Dave, not for good reasons. But what is DBC going to do next, Dave?
He's going for a little bit of BBL with Bailey.
Okay. Fair enough. I like it.
I mean, that's bold. Because we don't know where she's going to be.
Aye.
Yeah.
It's been MIA since Saturday night's main event.
Listen, she could show up on Raw. She could show up at Wembley. Like, who's to say like, what's going to happen with Pamela? I'm
With
picking
Davina.
I'm going to pick someone who I know is going to Wembley. He was my captain and my first round pick last season, and he challenges for the TNT title. All in. I am taking Darby Allin back.
Mm-hmm. You had him last season as well. He did you a good bit of points
start.
before he.
Yeah, before he they just basically died at that point.
JP sent me a list at this point, but I think he's made a bit of a faux pas with the ordering here. But he did say just go in that order. Well, if you say so, he takes for round 5 Kenny Omega.
Oh,
AEW World Champion.
it's a. Do you know what? It's a good risk to take, isn't it?
I don't know.
It is. It is. I feel like the wee lassie on Taskmaster, who's like, it's great being Scottish, and goes, as. That's it. I'm like the now.
What a fine show that is.
Oh gosh.
Anyway, we're now going to go to Alan's pick. It's a man who's had a bit of a resurgence since moving over to SmackDown and getting out of the Judgment Day vortex. It's Finn Balor.
Oh, I'm actually a bit pissed at that because I thought people were forgetting about him.
Alan messaged for LA Knight. I said LA Knight live on stream, and at that point he went, "No, Finn Balor." And I was like, "No, you want to go to LA Knight?"
Yep. Said LA Knight first.
If Balor's still there, you can have him. And luckily for him, Balor is still there.
There you go. But looks like he's been shafted in favor of Kevin Owens in this time around. But I'll tell you somebody who might get a chance to bounce back, but could be featured in War Games again. I'm gonna borrow off of JP's list here, and I will take Io Sky.
I mean, where does she go now? Not to get all Guns N' Roses on you, but where does she go now?
Does she go after Raquel, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe she does need the women's intercontinental title to her resume, I reckon.
I think Triple H could just leave it off telly. That's the problem. You know?
She wouldn't be left off for War Games, though. I mean, she's like queen of War Games.
She could be. She might. It can.
Will
can.
she, though?
Scott McLeod has decided that, with all this talk of Grayson Waller, there's a man you've all forgotten about. It's the artist formerly known as Mike Santana, and I don't think he can remember his new name.
It's Cruz Montana, you div.
Cruz
I mean,
Montana.
To be fair, I could have told
Brother
you.
of Hannah.
Well, he's got the best of both worlds.
There we go. There it is.
Interesting. We now go back to Matt Smith.
Any more vibes?
Come on, Matt. Draft Trish Stratus or something stupid like that.
Oh, he's
Like-
he's drafted the next Trish Stratus.
Oh?
The heir to the throne, Lash Legend.
Ah.
Can I just be about what? I don't like her. I don't think she's that good. Like, if we're just, I know we don't give opinions, but we're like 5 rounds deep and getting tired. Like, I just don't get her.
I don't think she's great enough, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm going to go against. I think there's something there. Like, did you see her Royal Rumble perform? Her Royal Rumble performance was brilliant.
I know, but they're doing everything they can to make her look good. It's like it's like carrying cross for women. No, it's a good pick for the draft. just like
Oh,
What, you going to... What, just because she wore that demolition mask at WrestleMania, she thinks, oh yeah, that looks like carrying Cross's gimp outfit.
One sec, what happened in Kane's entrances? Oh.
Anyway, let's get back to the draft. Tom Brock picks Solo Sikoa.
Oh fuck! Stacey was going to pick him.
Again, someone who's been slept on.
The most charismatic man in wrestling.
I'll need to tell her. You need someone else.
David, did you burn the lights? You went quite dark.
It's because I've switched to my Facebook Messenger feed to say, Stacey, quick.
The darkness is back.
I was trying to line her up, so we could move quite swiftly. But, we need to do a wee change of course here.
Oh, yeah. And well, whilst you do that, if anybody's tuning in and you've not picked a team name or a captain, start to think about it right now. We've got a few team names already. So far, it's between Grant and JP for best team names so far. But I want to see those creative juices flowing.
Stacey has decided to go for Claudio Castagnoli.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it.
Man.
Yes, he is. He is, Stephen. Indeed, and he is a good points getter, Stephen, as well. More importantly, like let's not get too horny here. He's got 41 points last season. All right.
I mean, if you've got a Death Rider on board, you're going to get appearance points in some capacity.
Yeah.
So we go there. Who's next? Andy Mitchell.
El Baldi Michicano.
El Baldi Michicano. What will Andy do? Is the question everyone is asking. So everyone's lips. What will Andy do? Who are the Young Bucks friends with?
He's taking a punt. He's taking a punt. Not the punt's not the thing. He is literally taking a punt.
Oh.
It's been 6 months since we've seen this man. The forgotten member of the Vision, Bronson Reed.
Oh, I do.
Interesting.
Like it. Oh, my parsnips have been buttered. I like this pick an awful lot. You got to think he's going to be back soon.
Oh,
that is a good one.
God, I
very.
hope so.
That is. That's what you call a bold risk, right there.
Yeah, it's a bold risk. It's Andy Mitchell. He's won. He's a former winner of this draft. Put some respect in his name.
Is
You know
he?
what I mean? Yes.
I've forgotten.
Oh my God. You need a document.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I never forget who beats me.
It's been 30 seasons. I'm not going to keep track of every single one.
You should. That's your job.
That brings us on to Jack Graham.
Oh yeah, Jack Graham has decided that he's going to get a bit bouncy. He's taking Javon Evans.
The young OG.
He's definitely not getting bouncy. It's nearly 10 o'clock.
I know. He said anxiety's hitting though. I don't know how he's going to get to sleep. Being that anxious, he's actually got there a team that can rise. He's got his consistent picks, and then he's taking some youngsters, up and coming talent, giving them the Graham rub, so to speak. Not that Graham rub. But
Where were you going with that?
There's no chickens here. You know,
We all want the Graham rug.
it's all the Graham rub.
And Robert Shaw completes the roundup of tag team champions. He takes Damian Priest.
Damian Priest.
Damian Priest.
I would like to see Damian Priest star in a movie, but it's just Damian Priest and the Muppets. Because that's the sort of energy he's giving in this tag team with R-Truth. Like he just cannot be fucked with the nonsense. And I do quite like it. I find it quite funny.
Oh, God.
Ross has picked the former AEW Women's Champion, who I can never pronounce on this show, Tekla.
Tekla.
Yeah, that last.
That's
crazy
Spider
last
Woman. Yes, a wee Spider Woman. You know, it's just. I like her. She's pretty good, and she got good points last season as well. You know, but she doesn't have her title anymore. Is 30 points too high a bar for her to reach? Are her arms just too short to box with God?
Ooh.
I can't believe no one's picked this, man. Round 5.
Round 5.
I'm picking the US champion, Baron Corbin.
Oh no, you're not, are you, Stephen?
Really?
Stephen, I've been there before. I picked him first round in the second ever season of this thing. I know, Stephen,
and he
you need to have a
shafted
word
you.
with yourself. You need to get out of that wee cum shed. You need to go and talk to your wife, right? You need to admit to her what you've done, all right? You just need to admit to her what you've done.
If I tell her to pick Baron Corbin, she'd be like, is he still there?
Yeah,
Dan Axel literally just sent me a gif of Baron Corbin as well, so you just swiped his pick right from under him. But Dan Axel's going to take the next best thing, and he takes the wise man, Paul Heyman.
Yeah, it's another smart pick from Dan. It's interesting because Paul Heyman, you think would have went a bit sooner because he always in a normal length draft ends up in this position. He got 32 points last season, more than a lot of people have already been picked. But with the absence of Brock Lesnar, will those points slowly diminish? Will Paul feel he needs to be there every week in this Vision storyline? We will see. The proof will be in the proverbial pudding, as it were.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're just waiting for Dan Axel's last pick. Just to share his team name, his team name is Can't Moonsault Punk. And to round off his team, he takes Speedball Mike Bailey.
Yeah.
Can we get team names and captains in, please, folks?
Yep, and his captain is going to be Hangman Adam Page.
Yeah, smart. It's a dangerous team there in places for Dan. Some people are racist.
Yep, so we've got one full team with captains applied. Can't Moonsault Punk is Dan Axel's team.
He's a smug bastard, isn't he, that Dan? You know?
So I'm going to go Captain JC Jane.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh.
Team name is going to be Welcome to the Cum Shed.
Carefully.
Oh, we're going to have a lot of references to Cum Shed in this.
I'm never calling this that name outside of this draft. Before people know.
Well, spoiler alert, we do have 3 references to Cum Shed in team names here.
The walls are white from paint, FYI. I'm taking a punt round 6, mainly because I really like this wrestler from NXT. I'm going to go with Lizzie Rain.
Lizzie Rain.
Wow.
Lizzie Rain's off the table for Steven. She
Good
loves
shout,
rock
actually.
and roll and wrestling. Lizzie Rain.
All right, so Steven's team is Welcome to the Cum Shed, and his captain is JC Jane.
Yep. Yes.
Well, Ross's team. Fuck. Let me quickly get his team name. Keep his team. What's his? Yeah, I'll keep his team name from his. He's going to keep the team name from his previous season, which is Hiroshi Tanahashi Brownie.
Yep.
His captain's going to be Don Callis.
Smart. Get those appearance points in.
And his final pick is tag team.
Nearly there, round 6.
Yeah, his tag team. He's a tag team. He's went with Austin and Colton, the Guns.
The Guns.
The Guns.
The Bang Bang Gang.
The Gang Bang Gang.
The wee guns. The wee guns have been picked. Those wee guns. I'm getting a bit delirious now at this point, I think.
All right, so while we wait for Robert's final pick, so it's Dan Axel Jameson with Hangman Page, Brodido, Maya World, Zarya, Paul Heyman, and Sweetball Mike Bailey with Kant, Moonsault, Punk, and Hangman Page as his captain. We have Stephen with Welcome to the Cum Shed, Kevin Knight, Raquel and Roxanne, Captain JC Jane, Gunther, Baron Corbin, and Lizzie Rain. And we have Ross McCluskey with Hiroshi Tanahashi, Brownie, Captain Don Callis, Orange Cassidy, Athena, MJF, Tekla, and the Guns. Oh, we got Jack's team name through as well, but we'll do him after Robert has put his final. So, of course, Robert fucking Shaw has the Draft Bastards again. I like the consistency with some of these team names as well. You know, it's Ross McCluskey keeping his team name from last season. Robert Shaw and the Draft Bastards have been a draft staple at this point now. He's putting the captaincy on Tiffany Stratton. And his final pick, who has to be a woman, Alexa Bliss.
Fuck off! Why? Why? Why would you do that when I wanted Alexa Bliss? Robert, me and you are going to have words. Oh my good God almighty.
So that's
I am paraplegic. No. Not another word about that man's team. He's done. He's dead to me. I've got my gravestone because he is dead to me.
Wow.
Oh
okay, so we've got Robert fucking John, the Draft Bastards, Trick Williams, Captain Tiffany Stratton, the War Raiders, Dominic Mysterio, Damian Priest, and Alexa Bliss. Jack Graham's team, don't call it a comeback yet.
I can't believe the War Raiders went in round 3.
Yes, that's his team name.
Yep.
I reckon that this could be a very sleeper hit of a draft pick, and I mean that quite literally. His tag team is Johnny Gargano and his wife Candice LeRae.
I like it.
And the room goes wild.
I like it. I really like it. They're there every week. You know what I mean? What else do you want them to do?
And he's planking.
Yeah, it doesn't, David. Again, it doesn't matter what he's doing.
Does he have a Does he have a captain?
His captain is Adam Pearce.
Of course it is. So is Andy gonna enlighten us with El Baldi and Michicano once again, or has he got a new team name this time?
Stephen is waiting. He is waiting.
So he needs a woman, Andy. And his round 6 pick needs to be a female.
Oh, don't we all? Oh my God. Wait. Oh,
that joke fell flat. It's ours.
I don't know what happened there.
don't know what to do.
Anyway, Andy's captain is going to be Seth Rollins. His team name is Going In Raw. And I'll tell you his final pick in a second.
What to do?
Needs to be a female. Planking does not equal points. Well, appearances equal points, Jack, but planking doesn't necessarily.
I mean, planking's always. I mean, I would like Johnny to wrestle, but
don't we all?
If I'm thinking of this game, I could not give a flying fuck what Johnny's doing.
Come on, Andy, put the barbell down and give us a 6-round pick already.
I actually do like Stacey Smith's last pick, by the way. And I doubt Andy will take him.
No, because you have to pick a woman.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Well, exactly.
It's a glamorous end to Andy's drafting.
Oh no! No! I literally just stared at my screen for 5 minutes after Alexa had been picked. And I thought, who can I take? Oh, you're actually joking.
So
Like, you're kidding me on.
Andy
Oh my
Mitchell is
God.
going in Raw with Captain Seth Rollins, Tommaso Ciampa, Motor City Machine Guns, Paige, Bronson Reed, and Blake Monroe.
Oh, I hate this. Why are there so many people in this draft?
All right.
Oh my God.
Does Stacey have the Barden Bellas again?
Yeah, I think just go for Team Bella.
Team Bella, sure.
Yeah.
She can change it if need be.
But she has went for an interesting round 6 pick. She has went for NXT's resident twink himself, Jackson Drake.
Ah.
Did not expect him to be off the board.
You know
Yeah, I
what? He could potentially go after the North American title. He's been doing quite well as the Evolve champion.
Yes. And for this time, put our captain down as Mercedes.
Smart.
Okay.
All right, so we've got Tom Brock, and his team name is Brocktober Season. His captain is going to be Chad Gable, and the rest of his team is Alex Windsor, Jamie Hayter, Chelsea Green, Kyle Fletcher, Solo Sikoa, and his round 6 pick, Chris Statlander.
Good pick at round 6, Statlander.
I hate
No,
Chris
she was barely anywhere last season. She was not involved a lot. But yeah, for round 6 on such a big field, I don't think it's the worst.
Is Vibe Nation coming back to Matt Smith here, or is it something else?
He just messaged me saying, I'm physically allergic to making a serious pick.
Is that his team name?
No. I don't know. I'll ask him for it.
Oh dear. What's he done?
What the hell is this man done?
His team name is Vibeshausen,
Yeah.
Okay.
which makes me assume that his captain's going to be Danhausen.
Has he confirmed that?
No, he will in a minute, I think. His last round pick is Haku.
I love it.
You know what? For round 6, let him
That's
have it.
exactly what Matt Smith is here for. It's exactly what Matt Smith is here to do. All right. It's stuff like that. Haku, who at the start of this year in January, no one would have predicted that Haku would become a pick in the wrestling draft.
Haku was getting picked probably 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Haku. Fuck it. Why not? Haku.
Yeah. Round 6, it's Matt Smith. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Anyway, Stacey's team name's been updated. She is now the Barden Nikki Bellas.
Yes. She liked that suggestion.
Scott McLeod.
Scott McLeod has decided that his team name is the. It's been 30 seasons. It's time for a reboot of the first team name that won him the draft. His team is the Glasgow Cali 44s, a new legacy. All right. His captain is the man Becky Lynch. He is sticking with that. And he said his last pick is slithering in from out of nowhere. The voices in his head have told him to pick Randy Orton.
Round 6 for the Legend Killer yet again.
Yeah.
So
Nothing you can say.
Matt Smith, Vibeshausen, Danhausen, Stephanie Vaquera, the Usos, Tony D'Angelo, Lash Legend, and Haku, but still no word on his captain yet.
Danhausen's his captain.
All right. And then for Scott McLeod, the Glasgow Cali 44s, a new legacy, Captain Becky Lynch, Andrade, The New Day, Tatum Paxley, Cruz Montana, and Randy Orton.
Yeah, dangerous team. And then we go to the West End Country Club.
Yes. West End Country Club, my captain is, of course, going to be Liv Morgan. We have the MFTs, Jacob Fatu, Grayson Waller, Io Sky, and an active participant in the AEW Continental Cup. To round this off, I will take Kyle O'Reilly. Shades of the old Undisputed Era has returned to the West End Country Club.
I don't hate it whatsoever.
I think if anybody outside of Mox, I think has the chance to be Continental Champion, I think it is Mr. O'Reilly.
So we have Al McLucas. His team name is Finn -ish over the top.
What?
Finish over the top, but
Oh.
Finn hasn't Finn.
Ah.
His
Finish over the
captain-
top.
His Oba the top.
Oba the top. All right.
Yeah, it's because his captain's Oba Femi.
Yep.
And his final pick, she's now in a stable with everyone's favourite female wrestler, Natalia, on NXT, Nikita Lyons.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I think she holds the Evolve Championship.
Yeah,
as well.
Evolve Women's Champion. I
Doesn't
think
she?
she's gonna.
Yeah.
She will get.
Not a fan of it.
You do get title points, remember, if you defend it on the NXT, if you know it's the Evolve Championship. So
That's true. So we've got Finish, Oba the top. So Captain Oba Femi, Willow Nightingale, Divine Domination, LA Knight, yeah, Finn Balor, and Nikita Lyons.
do we need to
Yeah. We have JP with this is my favorite team name of the season. So it's Wilson Wanka and the Cum Shed Factory. So his captain is going to be Roman Reigns, and he has Carmelo Hayes, Fatal Influence, Nia Jax, Kenny Omega, and to round his team off, Ren Sinclair, the women's speed champion.
Oh, I don't mind that because she appears all the time with Kendall Gray. So yeah, I was thrown between her and Lizzie Rain. Yeah, I don't mind that.
Yep. So JP back with the very crude team name yet again.
As he does.
Team Goat.
Mm-hmm.
How are we feeling?
Why don't you read out my team? and
Go
all
ahead.
that?
Yep.
Just see
Okay.
what you do.
So
Right.
the GOAT David Campbell, Team GOAT, Will Ospreay, Marina Shafir, The Vision, Sami Zayn, Darby Allin, and
Read out. My captain is. I honestly don't know what to do.
come on, this is a no-brainer.
How is it a no-brainer? My captain's Will Ospreay.
Of course it is. There we go.
Yeah, my captain's Will Ospreay. I'll go for him. Fuck it. At this point, who cares? You know what I mean? We're all just one day closer to death, aren't we? I am going to pick for my final draft pick of the 30th draft, Jada Parker.
Jada Parker.
This is the part where we destroy the barrel.
Yeah.
Miss Jada Parker. Just
Little
FYI.
Miss Parker. Congratulations. You are now a member of Team GOAT.
And to round off DBC's team, his team name is what?
Yep. What?
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 Captain CM Punk, Kevin Owens, Miles Bourne and Tavion Heights, R-Truth, Bailey, and she was mentioned just a few minutes ago, Natalia.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is Natalia being picked?
It's round 6 with 17 people. What did you expect?
Better woman still there on the fucking Raw roster.
Yeah, I mean, wait, have Grant McRobbie his cards again.
Yep.
And they've actually.
Just FYI, his team name is I came to the cum shed and all me and Jack got was red fucking milk.
I don't drink red milk anymore. I'm upgraded to green.
It's a throwback, and he's done something really interesting for his round 6 pick, or the Magic cards have. A man whose return could be on the horizon. Grant McRobbie picks Drew McIntyre as his 6th pick.
I like it. I like the boldness.
Not against it.
Yeah.
And who's his captain?
Grant's captain. Grant will tell you his captain in the coming days. Grant's not here, mate. His cards are here.
All right. Last one. Gary Morris, take it home. Give us your team name, your captain, and your last pick.
So Gary Morris's team currently obviously John Moxley, Young Bucks, Kendall Gray, Penta, Lola Vice, being rounded off by the big ass himself, the recently returned Big Cass.
Big Cass.
Big Cass.
In the big year 2026. Big Cass in the draft team.
Captain.
First time he's ever been drafted as well, because he got fired before the first one.
Yeah.
Nobody ever drafted him in AEW. I don't find it's weird. Yeah, anyway.
Not as Big Bill, no.
captain is John Moxley, and his team name is the OG Garden Studio.
The what? The OG Garden Studio.
Gary clearly has a garden office too, and no one's talking about it.
Okay, right.
Talking about his
Oh,
app.
see, it's a reference to the cum shed. That's why.
It has to be. We have to start it. We need to talk about Gary's garden studio as much. Dave, there should be a segment on the show every week talking about the updates to Gary's garden studio.
Yeah, we'll twit it with the cum shed segment.
Yeah.
It's not a cum shed, first of all. You know, it's the toilet is a mile away.
You can say what you like, Stephen. You know what I mean?
It is a lovely garden office where I will conduct my day-to-day business.
Stephen, whatever you say. Whatever you say.
Anyway, you know what? What I'm most happy about is that we actually got a very good eclectic mix of returning team names and a good mix of creative team names this time.
I have to say, right, the fact that Dan's saying this draft's been longer than every Royal Rumble, we have done God's work keeping it in this show. All right.
Yeah.
So
we have drafted in an hour and a half. I think that's a success. We had drafts where there was 4 people on the hosting duties. It took longer than this.
Yeah.
Amazing to be drafting again. Now, of course, this season is running from next Monday to give us a chance to give the digest, and obviously to give people the chance who are competing in the Listeners' League the chance to pick teams and not to be cheating, and obviously get that aspect of it. So yes, to give them the chance to pick their teams and the points not coming in. So yes, if you want to compete,
I was going to say, if I know this, the Listeners' League, they're going to look at the size of these pots and say, "What the fuck has happened?"
I can see somebody in particular going to Stephen changed the rule again. But yes, if you want to compete in the Listeners' League, either contact myself. I'm on social media as Stephen W1192, or contact us at the Wrestling Draft. This season, of course, running from next Monday through to Survivor Series War Games. It's a packed season. We've got AEW Wembley, of course, coming up. AEW running ton of pay-per-views over this season, so it's going to be interesting to see. The darkness has returned clearly here towards the end of this stream. Don't know what's going on there, but yes, it's been great to be back here for season 30. We have lost the GOAT.
He was consumed by the darkness.
Hello, darkness, my
old friend.
He is back.
Hello, my sister tried to call me twice. It took me off.
So on that note, I would like to thank, of course, David Topney. Dave.
Thank you.
And David the Goat Campbell, thank you again for joining us.
I'm knackered. It's been fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And of course, thanks to all our 17 drafters. Wishing you all the best of luck as we go through it. Can Dan Axel Jameson retain with 17 people in the draft? It's going to be bloody hard for him. But anyway, have a good one, and we'll see you next time.